Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. My name is Matty and in today's video we're going to be discussing the rumors around the Canon EOS R3. We do know some things, but I'm just going to tell you what you need to know in the next 2 minutes, so let's get into it. Alright, so fingers crossed that this camera doesn't have an IBIS wobble, it doesn't overheat, and it comes in at a reasonable price. What do you need to know about this camera? Alright, so we know about Sony's fully stacked sensors and they can shoot really fast. So Canon's gonna have a fully stacked sensor in the R3, and what we know about this is that it's gonna shoot 30 frames per second. Next up is that it's gonna have even better autofocus, and we know that Canon has one of the best in the industry for autofocus, but this is gonna be even better autofocus. It also has a battery grip at the bottom of it and control dials for whichever orientation you hold this R3. Speaking of dials and buttons, it's gonna have on the back a switch from photo to video, and it looks like it might illuminate and let us know that we're recording. It's going to be smaller than the 1DX Mark III, and it's gonna have a fully articulating touchscreen, which I'm super pumped about. On the back of this camera, it does have a smart controller and joystick for ultimate control. The R3 is gonna have a new hot shoe on the top, similar to Sony devices, Sony cameras. And what they like about this is that you're gonna have to buy their accessories, and I'm not too pumped about this because the mic that I use, the Rode NTG, is going to be the mic of choice, and I'm probably not going to go ahead and buy a lesser microphone from Canon just because they introduced this new hot shoe. Okay, let's get into the juicy stuff. So let's talk a little bit about the IBIS wobble in the R5 and R6. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that on this R6, this is solved so you can have the lens IBIS turned on and in body as well. That would be just incredible. And the other thing we need to talk about is overheating. So it did mention that this camera is going to be shooting at oversampled 4K, but we don't know what frames per second that's going to be in, and my hope is that it's 120. So we know that this camera will have dual card slots, which is very common with all the new cameras. There's going to be one CF Express and one SD. The price of this camera is unknown, but we can ballpark around $5,000 to $6,000 US dollars, and we're just going to have to wait and see for that. All right, guys, so thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you learned something new about the Canon EOS R3 camera. Let me know in the comments below if you guys are going to be picking it up, and we will see you in the next video. Peace.